Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back doing another Guilds of Ravnica Intermediate Swiss Draft League. We opened a great rare here, Find Finality. Very powerful card. One of the few board wipes, besides like Citywide Bust in this format, and I would say a much better board wipe than Citywide Bust. This pack also has Integrity Intervention, Golgari Finebroker, Beacon Bolt, Notion Rain. A lot of good playables in here, but pretty clear rare pick. What? Follow-up pick, another Find Finality. I don't know if we can win with just a deck full of Find Finalities, so we're going to need some other cards at some point, but wow, that's pretty crazy. I don't know what I would take over that. They must have had a... Yeah, they had a foil, because there's 3 uncommons and a rare in here. And there's no land. I mean, there's a guild gate, but there's no basic land. So they had a foil in here, and we got gifted a pretty awesome card as a result. So I'd like to wheel a Crawl Swarm, a Hired Poisoner, Pax Favor. Any of those would be great. Harpooner is great. Take that over the Lurcher. And feel good. Okay, we can take the Necrotic Wound, but we'll probably take the Swarm Guildmage. There's also a Vivid Revival. It's pretty cool with the Find Finality, actually. Bring my board wipe card back to my hand. It's a little bit slow, but it's powerful. Or we can just take the Swarm Guildmage, which is a great card. Undercity Uprising in here as well. Yeah, I think we'll take the Guildmage. We've got enough return stuff from our graveyard to our hand cards at the moment. Okay, so now Child of Night, Dissident, Elemental, Recluse, Dimir Guildgate, Woodshaper, all fine picks. The Recluse gives us some flying protection, which I kind of like. This is more of a Selesnya card. Certainly fine for Golgari, but not exactly what I want to do. Every other pick in here is just underwhelming enough, though, where I might just take it anyway. Even though it's a Selesnya card, this pack is pretty underwhelming. I mean, a Guildgate might be the next closest just for like a blue splash, but we'll take the Arboretum? Not exactly how to pronounce that. Well, here's a card I could have splashed for. We can still play Discovery if we want. Or we can just take the Lurcher now and be happy about it. It's also Golgari Guildgate. Do like Discovery. I guess we'll take the Lurcher. Barrier of Bones kind of makes sense for what we're doing. Over another Elemental here and a Wild Ceratok. Okay. Another Barrier. Wand of Vertebrae. This is technically the deck for it. I've never played it. Doesn't really do too much. I think we'll take another Barrier here. Okay. Take the Woodshaper. Everything else is kind of a miss. Don't really need any of these. This works with Surveil. You could take the Utopia for a splash, I guess. Not likely to happen. Okay. There's a Veiled Shade in here. I think we can do better than that. We'll take the Guildgate. Undercity Uprising is a good card. I'm going to put these in the side for now. Just because I think we can do better. Okay. Dissident's a good wheel. I don't like Erstwhile Trooper, but I think I cut it to make people realize I'm in, because I'd probably not end up playing the Ceratok anyway. It's a fine card, but I think we can do better. Well, geez. Etrata, Cavalier, good cards. We probably just take Guildmage number 2 here, though, over the Pack's favor. Okay. Necrotic Wound, we may prefer the Severed Strands. Better with our Barrier of Bones. It's also a District Guide, which I like quite a bit. But Severed Strands makes sense for the deck. I'll take it over a Necrotic Wound. Zoni, gifted, with a Fine Broker in here too. Wow. Well, we're taking a Zoni. Severed Strands number 2. We probably don't even need the Elemental anymore. I think we're going to be able to get everything we're looking for. So let's take the Strands over the Shieldmate and a Guildgate and a Prey Upon. Pilfering Imp does kind of make sense for the deck. But I kind of want the Centipede. I like this card a lot. And this is the kind of the prime deck for it. I just like the Imp because it gets value and goes to your graveyard. And it's a little flying creature, but I think I like the Centipede more. So another chance to splash blue, or we just take the Siege Worm. Probably take the Siege Worm. Quite a bit cheaper than the Elemental. I don't really want to do the pursue the Creeping Chill plan so much. I guess I'll go Severed Strands number 3. Maybe is a little bit excessive, but we have some pretty massive card advantage spells in our hand, which does make the Severed Strands better. So I guess we'll take it. Painter is a nice Undergrowth payoff. We're actually a little bit light on Undergrowth, but Painter should help that. There's also another Centipede, Pax Favor, Siege Worm, bunch of on-color stuff we like. Alright, Pax Favor, good pickup. I like the card. Alright, good opportunity to pick up the Recluse. We've got a great late game plan now, so we can get some protection going. I guess we'll take another Guildgate. Yeah, with double board wipe, good spot removal, a Zoni, bringing a Zoni back too, with fine finality, that's pretty crazy. Don't really need any of this. We'll take the worst card to let people jump right in to whatever they want. Well, I don't say this often, but man, I would really like a Portcullis Vine. Actually, I play Portcullis Vine all the time. I love that card. Should we get 3 board wipes in here? Jeez. Guess we could. Otherwise, Vigor Spore Worm is great. Painter. I think we'll wheel one of them. I guess we'll take it. I've never had 3 board wipes. Probably in any limited deck. Especially rare ones. Okay. Yeah. This deck's crazy. Here, we can take another Siege Worm. Probably don't need the Necrotic Wound. We could do it, though. We have spots for 2 more cards, and they should be creatures. I'm going to take the Siege Worm. There's Golgari Raiders, too, I guess. I don't really like that card at all, though. Another chance to get Siege Worm. I think we'll take the Guildgate. Let's make our mana a little bit better. We're going to have enough playables. We already do, technically, if I wanted to play something else. Well, Undercity Necrolisk is great. Powerful card. There's also another Severed Strands in here. I think 3 we're good with, though. I like the Necrolisk a lot. It's a powerful card. Already said that. So, there's a Bats for flying. There's another Pax Favor. Could probably take the Bats and upgrade one of my creatures, like a Barrier, maybe. Poisoner is a great pickup. You can take that. Maybe we don't need double Siege Worm. Maybe that's a bit excessive. Because we've got all the return you could ask for. There's our Portcullis Mine I was looking for. It's also another chance to get Discovery Dispersal. I think we'll take the Vine. It's a great card for this deck. Painter number 2. I probably can easily play that over the Bats. All the Painters, huh? Maybe I don't play the Siege Worm? It's more Selesnya anyway. Okay. It's a lot of 4-drops, I guess. Raiders that I don't really need. You can never have enough Siege Worms that you're not going to play. I'm not going to play the Bats. I guess I mean, I'm not going to splash for Woodshaper either. We have all these Barrier of Bones, but I don't need them. Not sure why. This is the second draft where I've seen Pax Favor go like third or second. Like, last pick Pax Favor to me doesn't really make sense because the card is amazing. I love Pax Favor. I think it's a very good card. But we clearly don't have space for them because we're doing other things. Maybe I don't need the Uprising or the Pax Favors. Just because we have 3 board wipes and 3 Severed Strands. We're probably good on removal. If I did something like this seems fine to me. A lot of Undergrowth. A lot of creatures. Yeah, I can get behind this. And then just a Golgari Guildgate and call it a deck? I guess so. Okay. Let's do it. Should note the finality lets all my painters survive, and the Necrolisk and the Lurcher and the Recluse. And I guess technically my walls, but... And even a Zoni. Huh. Okay, let's sort by color. Take a look at what we're doing here. Much more black than green. Need both, and need both early, but we'll probably end up doing 10-7. Which ends up, or 10-8 rather. We do have some double black, but we need green early. I'm going to do 10-8. Good deck. Very good Golgari deck. I personally love Golgari. Typically, I like... In my aggro decks, I like Pax Favor over removal. This is definitely more of a mid-range deck. This is mid-range all the way. We've got some fantastic ways to win in the mid-game. and all sorts of ways to wipe the board. So looks like a really fun deck. All right, we'll see you round one. Round one, gotta keep. Good looking hand. We'll start with the Guild Gate. No need to drop the Barrier of Bones on turn one. I don't need a Surveil that bad. I don't think. No, I don't. Lazav, huh? Well, I better Severed Strands that guy. Keep that on top. Yeah, Lazav's pretty good. Passwall Adept, okay. Guess I don't need to Severed Strands immediately, do I? Probably not. We'll just play a Centipede since it can get in there. Sure. Uh-oh. I can take one of my Severed Strands here. Guess I'd better hit Lazav while I still can, huh? 2 cards left in my opponent's hand. We're going to be able to draw off this Portcullis Vine. I'm feeling okay. Dissident, also good. I think we're going Dissident Vine. Thing is, I still don't need to kill Lazav right now. Hmm. It's only your graveyard too, right? Yeah. Sure. So, hmm. I think we just attack with these two. And this is okay too. So, they can turn Lazav into a hired poisoner. Still feel like I don't want to play Severed Strands. I'm just not worried enough about it. We'll sack something. We'll sack the Barrier of Bones to the Vine at the end of my opponent's turn. Bartizan Bats. Well, we'll have to see here. Painter. Pretty good. Uh, I mean, we can block the bats, so I guess that's not really a big deal, is it? Can sack the vine. Play the painter. That's a good draw too. I think we'll play the painter though and attack for 6. They can switch Lazov into something if they want, but I guess they can block with bats and Wall of Mist. I'm actually surprised they didn't block there. If I were them, I would have blocked with Wall of Mist and bats. And I guess I would have killed the... Well, it's tough to say, actually, because the bats are kind of worthless as long as I have the Recluse. I guess I don't have the Recluse anymore. Oh, that's interesting. So I can Severed Strands, blow up the Wall of Mist. And then play a Necrolisk. I mean, currently Lazov's not super intimidating. The best creature they have is a hired poisoner, which I'm admittedly not that worried about. Okay, so Zoni, huh? We already have 4 creatures in yard. Well, let's make it even more. Alright, we'll get in there with all 3 of our guys. I mean, if I were them, I'd probably block Lazav on the probably the Necrolisk rather. Oh, that's a weird block. Hmm. Interesting. Well, I wasn't expecting that. We'll still play a Zoni. Let's see here. Get 4 dudes and pass. Sounds good. Okay. So playing against some Dimir. Things we want to do differently. Not that I'm seeing. How many things did Ritual of Soot hit in that game that we saw? Passwall Adept, Lazav. Not the Bartizan Bats. I feel like there was one other creature that hired Poisoner. It's good enough for me. Okay. Okay, good hand. They do have a never happened. I guess I have to worry about that, huh? They can take one of our finalities. I can't take both, though. Oh, they have thought erasure. Well, they got something from us here. Good thinking. Guess we'll just go Hired Poisoner Dissident Beats here. Oops. Did not mean to F6, but F6'd. Thankfully, it wasn't super costly since they would have probably blocked my Dissident anyway. But it's costly nonetheless. Maybe I do barrier. Yeah, I probably do barrier plus Dissident here. Let's see. Second black mana. I do need second black. I don't need it now, but I'm going to take it now. So we can Severed Strands the Lazav. Kind of don't want to. I still don't want to. Harpooner. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I guess I just kill Lazov because regardless of whatever I kill otherwise, it's still Lazov's just going to turn into it. That is true. Although, now I kind of want to use my Barrier of Bones for other things here. I want to draw cards off of it instead. And they didn't even turn it into the Hired Poisoner? Well, I like that. Okay. Not the best draw. Okay. I like that. That was a good draw too. We can set up for Painter. All right. Sure, I'll keep that on top. All right. Sack that. Sack this. Nice. Play a Painter. In for 7. Pass. Okay. Severed Strands plus Painter. Can't quite do that. Can just play the Painter though. Make them double block, kill both their things. Sounds good. All right. We'll see you in round 2. Round 2, we'll keep. Barrier of Bones actually helps, hopefully helps smooth this hand out a little bit. All right. Keeping that on top. Demir again, huh? Okay. I think I'm gonna do the Guild Mage in case there's a flyer I want to kill with that Harpooner. No play. Okay. Play the Guild Gate. Get in there. All right. I'm not even sure I'd block there if I was them. We'll play the Harpooner. And I guess we'll probably offer the trade with the Child of Night. We have a lot of return effects in the deck, so I don't see why not. It does get rid of our reach guy, but we've got 3 board wipes. We've got to hope that's good enough. No play. Alright, I guess that's good. Ooh, Portcullis Vine is great. Yeah, I love the Portcullis Vine Barrier of Bone synergy because no one wants to use a removal on Portcullis Vine, but it may be in your best interest to do it sometimes. Alright, got the Painter. I think we're just gonna sack the barrier here. Draw. Okay. Ritual of Soot. No play. 5 cards in hand. Guess we're just gonna play it patient. Not sure what my opponent's doing though. I mean, granted, we're not doing much either, but kind of hoping to find value off this Moodmark Painter at some point. Must just have a grip full of counters. That's all I can think. Well, let's try the Lurcher out here. Sure. Could play the Painter. I don't really want to, though. It's only going to get better later. Okay. Poisoner. Barrier's good. Graveyard that. I think we'll sandbag a land just in case they have a discard effect of some sort. Not really threatened by the hired poisoner yet. I think I can afford to take 1 damage for a little bit. Nightveil Predator, well, that one's actually a problem. So, yeah, I think we still got to be patient here, be vigilant. Well, it gives us a Moodmark Painter target, so I guess that's good. Guild Mage is good, so let's do the Painter here. Get in for 6. Okay. So I think we'll just go Recluse, Guild Mage, and whoops. Okay. And I think we'll block the Poisoner with the, I guess the Recluse. Okay. Maybe I need to be able to block the Predator at some point. Don't want to block yet. Hmm. Guess we'll block. Okay. All right. We'll go to game 2 here. Let's see. Severed Strands didn't look particularly effective against our opponent. Maybe we want to do Pax Favor instead. Maybe the Raiders. Maybe the haste is actually good against a little bit slower of an opponent. Like drop a barrier and bring in a Raiders. Try that. Okay. I think we're gonna be on the draw. We will be needing an opportunity to cast Finality because they have Disdainful Stroke, so something we gotta be conscious of. Portcullis Vine. Hmm. I think we'll just go Recluse. Curious what the green splash is for. Um, Instant Speed Surveil. Oh, Dazzling Lights. Hmm. Okay. Whisper Agent too. Okay. Yeah, they're getting pretty good value on us here. So we have to be able to resolve this finality or we're pretty much bye-bye. I don't really want to use Severed Strands either. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. So I guess we can use Find Finality to get a couple underwhelming creatures back. Not in love with that. Crawl Swarm, yeah, it's a problem. Izoni's good though. We probably just do Finality into into Izoni. No cards left in their hand. So we'll Severed Strands that. And I think we want to sandbag the Harpooner. for the crawl swarm. Makes more sense to me. I might just draw some cards off of these insects at the end of my opponent's turn. We'll see. I think we probably will. I guess we can attack first, though. We're not, I mean, let's just get the damage in. They don't have any cards in hand. Because we're going to harpoon her anyway, yeah. Alright. Okay, so we go Guildgate, Harpooner, kill the crawl swarm. And get in there. And we can sack the insects and draw some cards here. I mean, we don't have to either. I may want to. I'm not sure. Guess we don't need to right now. Let's just get in again here. So we'll sack some tokens here. Okay. I think we're still short of lethal though. So let's see here. Okay, the painter. One, two, three, four. Oh, Disdainful Stroke is the last card they drew, huh? So can't get enough damage in and die to flyer, huh? Can't sack itself? Nope. Alright, we'll see you round 3. Round 3. We'll play first. I guess we'll keep. Kind of a bit of a clunky hand though. Demir into Demir into Demir. Wow. That's a first. Alright, guess we'll play the Necrolisk here. Okay. Hmm. So, guess we'll play the Guild Mage. Dies to Dart, but kind of makes all of our other things better, so I don't see why not. Alright. I think we'll probably just... Do we want a Severed Strands, the agent? It's not great. Hmm. Yeah, I guess we will. So we can play the Painter or the Lurcher. Both are currently underwhelming. I guess we'll do the Lurcher. It dies to Dart, though. Yeah. Probably should have done Painter and I guess gotten in. Darting that. Interesting. One card left. Okay. Do the Painter here. Get in for 5 with our Lurcher. Take it. We'll play the Harpooner and pass. Attempting to set up for a nice Azoni here. Okay. So, can play the barrier first. Graveyard that. Play a Zoni. And pass. Okay. Alright. So, start sacking some stuff here. That's a pretty good one. No cards left in their hand either. So, I think I'll sack again. So I can kill something. The Veiled Shade, the Snitch. Feel like just drawing cards is good though. Painter is definitely looking good. I just don't really want to Severed Strands yet because I'm not super intimidated by anything. I suppose we can just fill our hand with goodies. Couldn't hurt, right? Yeah, it's a goodie. No cards left in their hand too. That's pretty good. So, finality costs 6. We currently have 9. So I can sack the insect. Then we'll finality. And I guess we'll play a poisoner. Okay. So 6 cards in the graveyard. Creeping Chill, huh? So let's go Barrier. Yeah, we'll be keeping that on top. So then we'll Severed Strands this. Painter. And get in for a bunch. Deadweight on Azoni. I think we'll just get in there. I guess I could have. We can kill them next turn with a painter. We'll get the find. We'll use find to get back like a, I don't know, painter and a lurcher or something. And that should do it. Alright. So Dimir for the third time. Severed Strands still look good though. We don't need a Pax Favor. And I'm still kind of okay with the walls, but I guess I could swap one for like another Golgari Raider because we're not pressured. We'll probably be on the draw by them wanting it too. So we're definitely keeping this. Yeah, it's a keep. Well, I think we're putting anything that's not a land into the graveyard here. All right. Hmm. All right. Jam a harpooner here. Okay. I think I'll just take one. It's gonna go in my graveyard eventually, the Barrier of Bones, but I'm just gonna jam dudes for now. Makes our Golgari Raiders and Izoni better, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll take one. Okay. So, let's get in with the Centipede. I think we actually... So we can Ritual of Soot, or we can wait one more turn. I think I'm going to wait one more turn here. I can wait longer too. We'll see. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we get in with the Centipede and blow up the world. It's not even that good a value, just kind of funny. We got a 3 for 4, which about comes out to a 2 for 1. So not bad. 2 for 1s. I'll take a 2 for 1 every time, but it's not like we broke open the format or something. I guess the Golgari Raiders here is pretty nice, considering how much I dislike this card. Discarding a Creeping Chill to cast Radical Idea again here. Okay. Put a Dazzling Lights in the graveyard. We'll go Poisoner plus Swarm Guild Mage. It would be nice to get some Azoni Swarm Guild Mage synergy. That's pretty slick. Well, we're going to need a second green to cast Azoni here at some point. So we go land, Guild Mage, pass. That's weird. Okay. Guess we attack with the poisoner here. Sandbag the land in case they have some weird discard effect. I don't know. Okay. So I guess we can strands that if we want. Cast a Zoni too, so now I kind of don't want to. Let's just go with Zoni and then pass. Could have attacked with the poisoner first, I suppose. Alright. They don't really care though. So, probably one of the strongest decks I've had in the format. I don't think I've had, in any draft I've done over all these years, I don't think I've ever had 3 board wipes before. 3 rare board wipes, yeah. I mean, maybe I've had, yeah, like some uncommon pyroclasm effects, but yeah. 3 rare board wipe effects. And Find Finality is way better than just a board wipe effect since it's graveyard value too. So this has got to be one of the probably strongest decks I've ever drafted. And I know I've said that a lot this format, but it's been true. I've really just drafted some insanely strong decks. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.